Welcome back to Main Street Living. All right, as the mama too, I can tell you that they do not care about getting dirty. My house, their clothes, especially their hands. So if they're going to get dirty anyway, why not embrace that by teaching them about the environment and how to grow something tasty like healthy food?
Yeah, and Olivewood Gardens in Southern California is teaching kids and thankfully adults as well how to enjoy healthy foods and take care of the earth at the same time. Executive Director Jen Nation is here to tell us more. Welcome back to Main Street Living, Jen.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me back.
So, of course, we had to. It is Earth Month, so it's a great
Yes.
time to celebrate gardens, but Olivewood is more than just a garden. What can you tell us about Olivewood Gardens and its mission?
Yeah, absolutely. First, I love that you mentioned getting dirty because that's really something the kids love. Our mission is to inspire youth and adults to be healthy and active citizens through urban agriculture, environmental stewardship, and nutrition education. And we have a 13 acre, excuse me, we have an 8 acre garden and farm where we grow food for the community. We offer all kinds of programming. We've been around for 13 years and have really been able to serve over 130,000 people in that time frame through all these great hands-on programs.
You're doing so much good, and I love it that the kids love to get dirty. I was an oddball kid who didn't like to get my hands dirty, so I don't know. I was one of those, but you were here with us a few weeks ago to talk about your Kitchenistas program, which is helping community members learn how to cook healthy meals to reduce diet-related health conditions, which is amazing. But you're also, as you said, doing a lot now with the kids, so tell us about some more educational programs that you have going on.
Yeah, so our first programs actually started with our youth field trip program. So in 2010, we started a program where we were serving kids from the local school district, national school district, for environmental education and nutrition education based field trips. And over time, our partnership with National School District has grown tremendously. Now, all fourth graders in the school district come to Olivewood 3 times a year and get a progression based learning through environmental science and nutrition and cooking. We also work in the schools. So we work in all 10 elementary schools, managing the school gardens, and then doing garden based education in the schools. So every TK through 6th grade student gets at least 3 opportunities to go to the garden and do programming that ties right into what they're learning in their school. So really helping to enhance their science and their math and their reading all through garden activities. And then
Yeah.
we also, and then we also work with high school students, and I can tell you a little bit more about that here in a second.
Oh, yeah, I was just going to ask you because you're talking about how it adds to their education. What is it so important for the kids to learn about how their food grows and ways to care for the earth?
Yeah, I think, students, youth are our future. They're our future stewards, of the earth. And I think by teaching kids, these really fun and easy skills like using all your food when you're cooking, so zero food waste, recycling, composting. These are the skills that they're going to take with them into adulthood and that are really going to impact our future, our community, our earth. And they're the ones that are the stewards that are going to make that happen.
Oh, this is so near and dear to my heart. I'm a atmospheric scientist, so I love the environment. I'm a meteorologist, and this is so great that you're doing this for the kids. I wish I had this when I was young. What would you say the kids seem to enjoy most about coming to Olivewood Gardens?
Oh, wow. That's a great question. With our elementary students, we ask them to be adventurous when they're on site. And I tell you what, they are. They love, anything from getting their hands dirty in the kitchen, learning how to use knives and knife skills to make delicious food, harvesting vegetables.
Aw.
Currently, one of the programs we're doing is with learning about composting and composters. So they're working with the worms and they're seeing how worms compost food and what that does to the soil. They're planting food. So I think students, when they're there, there's so many aha moments of things that just seeing how food grows, like the food you see in the grocery store, it had to come from somewhere and being able to see the amazement on kids' faces. And then I think what makes it even more fun and unique is they take that back to their families and to their parents. They bring their parents back for field trips or for tours of the property and are able to show what they've learned to their parents, which just translates into more people being environmental stewards in our community.
Yeah, and I love that you said that the food has to come from somewhere, and this is kind of demystifying that. And kids are probably feeling really capable after coming there. Do you have any special programs that are planned for Earth Month?
Yeah, we kind of celebrate Earth Month year round at Olivewood,
Sure.
and we definitely highlight more of what we're doing during this time. One of the things I wanted to mention was we work with high school students through a variety of programs as well. And one of those is a sustainable urban agriculture program where students come for 20 weeks and they learn all about plant propagation, irrigation techniques, marketing, and business skills. And they end their culminating event is kind of a micro enterprise where they take all their skills and they propagate plants throughout this internship, and it ends in a plant sale. And so we have a plant sale coming up at Olivewood this Saturday. It's kind of a mini plant sale. And then on May 13th, we have our big plant sale. And students have grown, they've marketed, they're getting the word out on things like, fresh vegetable plants, succulents, flowers. And so that's really this culminating program. And that's kind of the big thing we're doing for Earth Month. And then we also have a zero waste cooking class for students. We have a program called Garden Explorers that's happening for our elementary aged kids as well. And then just different programs on tours for adults and families to go along with all that.
Earth Month is all about, as you know, sustainability and reducing our carbon footprint, being eco-friendly. And wow, Olivewood Gardens is certainly doing all of that. What would you say is the most meaningful to you that's making a difference for the planet?
I think what we're doing is really diving deep into community. So we're in this small community, National City in Southern California, and we've really doubled down on ensuring that we can, break down some systemic barriers and ensure that people have access to healthy food and clean air and, this environmental impact. So I'd say the thing we're probably most proud of is just this. We've served so many families in this community and we're seeing change happen. We're seeing kids advocating in their schools for healthier lunches, less waste. We're having some of our kitchenistas who are on city council now or on the school board and also advocating for just cleaner air in their community, more environmental change. And so we're just really proud in 13 years what we've accomplished. And now that we're serving all the elementary students, we just imagine a few years from now, we're going to have even bigger impact and healthier kids and more access to fresh food. And, that's really what it's all about.
Yeah, you guys are absolutely changing the future. You're starting at the roots with the kids, so we're so appreciative of that. And I know some people are going to want to know about the plant sale and a lot more. So how can viewers find more information or get involved?
Yeah, so we have our website. It's olivewoodgardens.org, and that's where all of our information is. We're also on Instagram and Facebook, so we have a great social media page as well. And then we are always love our volunteers and are interested in, getting more volunteers onto our property. So you can see more about our volunteer opportunities, our classes and programs and upcoming events on our website.
Oh, thank you so much, Jen.
Thank you.
Yes. Oh, Danielle, this is so awesome. And we are going to continue our focus on Earth Month and the planet. So coming up next, discover wildlife in Narragansett Bay. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. We'll see some cute animals coming up.